Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The curious question about the grave one. Evening, as the sun was setting, a boy named Yusuf walked beside his father after they had attended a funeral prayer at the mosque. Yusuf looked thoughtful, his small hands holding onto his father's as they walked home. "Abba," Yusuf asked softly, "why do we Muslims always bury people in the ground? My Hindu friend told me they burn their dead, and sometimes put their ashes into the river. My Christian friend said they put the body in a box so no animals can touch it. If everyone does something different, then what happens to the soul? And what if a very sinful person escapes punishment because their body is not in the soil?" The father looked at his son with kindness. He smiled gently and placed his hand on Yusuf's head. "My dear Yusuf," he said, "that's a very smart question. But let me explain something important. The grave and its punishment or peace is not just about the body, it is about the soul. Think about this. When we sleep at night, our body is lying on the bed. But do you see dreams?" "Yes, Abba." Yusuf nodded. "Sometimes happy dreams, sometimes scary ones." "Exactly," said his father. "Your body is still, but your soul is experiencing something real to you. In the same way, after death, the soul experiences the life of the grave. It doesn't matter if the body is burned, buried, or kept in a box. The power of Allah reaches everywhere. No one can escape Him. We bury because this is the sunnah taught to us by our beloved Prophet. It is the most respectful way that Allah commanded Muslims. Other people have different customs, but Allah will still call every soul on the Day of Judgment, no matter where they were placed, on land, in the sea, even if their body turned to dust. Allah says in the Quran, "From it, the earth, we created you, and into it we shall return you, and from it we shall bring you forth once again." Quran 20:55. Yusuf's eyes widened. So even if someone's body turns into ashes in the river, Allah can still bring them back? "Yes, my son," his father replied firmly. "Allah created us from nothing. Do you think ashes or dust can hide us from Him? No, never. Even if a sinner was buried deep or burned or locked in a box, the soul will still face the truth. No one can escape the punishment or the mercy of Allah. And for the believer, the grave becomes a garden from paradise. For the disbeliever or the sinful, it becomes a pit from hell. This is not about the wood of the coffin or the river or the soil. It is about the soul meeting Allah's justice." Yusuf nodded slowly, a light of understanding shining in his eyes. "So Abba, burying is our way to follow Islam, but Allah's judgment will reach every person no matter what." "Exactly, Yusuf," his father said warmly. "The grave is not just the hole in the ground, it is the unseen world, Barzakh, where every soul begins its next journey. No one can escape from Allah." That night, as Yusuf lay in bed, he thought deeply. He now understood that the burial is an act of obedience, but the real matter is the soul, and that Allah's justice will reach everyone, wherever they are. Lesson. The form of burial may differ across religions, but the truth of life after death is the same. The soul belongs to Allah, and no one can escape His judgment. Muslims bury as an act of obedience, but the hereafter is beyond physical customs. It is Allah's justice that matters.